Hello my cricket lovers, this is Imran Sarwar from Los Angeles, California, and in this my program I'm going to talk about India's T20 performance, which is absolutely brilliant. I mean, you know, all the T20s I have this right here with me, and first T20, and which is Sharma, made 21, Dhawan made 72, and Kohli made 26. And from them, from South Africa, from their bowling side, Dala, he took 2 wickets, and then Shamsi took 2 wickets. Other than that, it's not really clinical, not really outstanding performance from that side. And then you talk about South Africa side, they made Hendricks made 79 balls, and Barada made 39 of 27 balls. And from India side, this is good bowling side right here. You can see this is good bowling right here. Kumar 4 over 24-5, and then this another kid came in here. He made 433 and 1 wickets, and another one 439 for 1 wickets. This is good bowling from India side. They just did not give them any chance to do anything with this one day. And then you're talking about that third one, T20. India made 172. They made 165. Then Dhawan made 47, Raina made 43, which is good, and it's a good batting side, a T20. And then from that side, Dala 330, 3 wickets, 35 runs, 4 overs, 2 wickets, and 43 runs. These are lots of, you can see, you know about all this cricket is.
This is a harmony beat.
And then South African batting side, I just don't know what was South African bat. Even after playing these many one-day matches, one-days, and after T20s, they made they lost by a few runs. What is it, 65 with the 7 runs, and Jamie Dumini 56, and other guy Jankar something, he made 49. But again, good bowling from India. Kumar 4 over 2 wickets, 24, and then Bumrah 4 overs, 139 1, and then 4 135, which is, it's a good bowling side. What it is, after, if you're talking about one-day matches, from one day matches to on, I think South Africa could not take the pressure. When you lose one game, your body language, your confidence goes down. I think that's what happened with South Africa. After losing one-day matches, they had lost all the hopes, and because they didn't have a few, bowling side wasn't good, and especially batting side is very weak. And one more thing I would like to say, that what is this, that I think skill level is different. Indian batting side is right there. And few other countries, the batting side. With the India batting side, I think Australia there a little bit. Australia closer to touching that one, and I think then England touches them, the batting side. New Zealand are a little bit down there. I'm going to talk about New Zealand and England 2-2, which is coming up in a little bit. That I think it's going to be in England. I'm not sure yet where it will be playing. But if it's in England, then England had a little bit of chance, because home crowd makes a big difference. Home crowd makes a big difference, and it's very important that you keep your body language and your confidence high. If that goes down, that's a problem right there for you to win the game. And after all one-day matches, They lost 5 matches. They won one in a T20, all the T20s. I think they won one T20 and they lost 2. So this is tough call as a batting order, and because the reason is that South African batsmen, they depend too much on Amla and David de Villiers. If these people don't make runs, then it's a problem for South Africa. South Africa need to do something about that too, to get other players, to take them and make them play them inside, make them other players to bring him in. They changed the wicketkeeper, batsman, what's his name was. They dropped in the cut. Then you got that kid looks good because in the second T20 he made the runs, so South Africa could win. But they need to, I think South African, they need to start working. They need to start work on this betting, on these players to bring in a team. Otherwise, if they don't do it, after 2 or 3 years, that's going to happen with South Africa. What happened with West Indies? Because they didn't rotate the players when West Indies were playing on the top in the world. They did not rotate the players, so new players play with old players so they can get experience. Same thing, if South Africa won't do it, it's going to be a problem for South Africa in the future. And also I'm going to touch base a little bit today, something about under-19 team too. Under-19, I would say that Indian played top class cricket in under-19. There's no doubt about that. Look at that, in Pakistan they made 270 something. They all 69 all out. I understand that. I saw the highlights. Okay, you drop the catches, but that's what it is. You do not drop the catches. You drop the catches, you get in trouble. So bats, they drop all the catches. They drop all the catches, and then these kids, Indian young boys, young kiddos, they didn't give them a chance. They threw them away. I'll use that word. They threw them away. You bowl, I'll hit you. And that kiddo, he batted well. Who made the 100. That was top class batting from Indian side. The captain was batting well too, and also there's a bowling side from Indian under-19. Good. There's one quick bowler. That guy is a good future. He's got a good future ahead of him. He can be a good quick bowler for India. Pakistan got good bowler. They didn't bowl, even though they bowled well, but they dropped lots of catches. And you can't win the game when you drop the catches. On the other side, there's also, I would say that I would especially I'll talk about Afghan cricket. Afghan one, the team is doing good too, and there's the players are very fine. In 2020 they are doing very good. Good players coming in Afghanistan team, and little bit more if they can come in a little bit more, that will be fine for Afghanistan if they get the good coaches and they give them a good chance to all the good players. And also today I'm going to talk about a little bit South Africa and England and New Zealand tour. That's going to be good too, because England played in England. In Australia, all people know they lost the test matches and they did good in one day. And against about New Zealand, in the New Zealanders they toasted Pakistan team. Only they won two T20s. That's what they call the face saving. Save the face before you go home. Besides that, New Zealand didn't give them a chance to Pakistan team because they did not prepare themselves. You can't go to a big tour like that. You're playing all over the world, and then you go and you play the series with the different countries, and also in away series, no chance. Very, very rare chance that you can win the games in these kind of tours. And I think Pakistan Cricket Board, it's concern for Pakistan Cricket Board to do something about this. Give a chance to the right guys. Bring this kiddo back. Bring the bowling back. Irfan is bowling. I was watching PSL. He's bowling well. Few others are bowling well. Bring these guys back. He bowled very well. He bowling quick. I bowled him. He was clocking around 145 somewhere there. A big guy. It's not easy to bowl with that body weight. You can't bowl that quick. Joel Garner wasn't a quick bowler. from West Indies, almost I'm talking about 25 years back. Jules Garner was not quick bowler. He was bowling around 130, but he was accurate. But this guy, Mohammad Irfan, is bowling quick. If Pakistani won't pick him now, that's going to be a problem for them. They have no chance to play international cricket, and they bring some other guys too. Wahab Riaz is there. Bring these guys in. Let them play. Give them a chance.
Salam alaikum, Adnan ji. Salam alaikum, Sajal, mera bachcha. I love you. I don't know, I'm becoming emotional. I really miss you all. जिस तरह आप लोगों ने इस फिल्म में जो काम किया है, नाजवाब है। आप लोगों के बिना ये फिल्म मैं सोच भी नहीं सकती हूँ। It's a very special moment for us.